Hi, hello, I'm Bun. Nice to meet you. And today we are going to do a slightly deep dive, more of like an opinionated piece about Esme Cullen. Okay, so to be completely honest, to be completely frank, I already recorded a video about Esme. And as I was sitting down editing it, I thought, I don't know, I put the respect on Miss Esme name that I needed to. I don't know. I don't know that I treated this in the way that it needed to be treated. Okay. So, starting over, Esme Cullen is a lovely person. She loves you to death. All right. Okay. Again, see, there I go again. We do love Esme. We do love Esme. She is a fandom favorite. She is the ultimate mother. And I think that's about it. She's mom. She's the ultimate mom. And I know the books are about Edward and Bella, so like if other people don't necessarily get the shine that they do because they are in fact a side character, then it's not their fault. There's nothing that we can do about it. We can just love the information that was given to us. However, I just think that Esme, the way that she was presented to us, it's just kind of not bland, but like not the most going on. Okay, so like in the books, we are told that she is an interior designer, right? If you want a space curated and set up just so, if you want a vibe to be set, an expectation to be met, you call Miss Esme Cullen. She's going to get that space together. That is her zhuzh. She is a visionary when it comes to the comfort of one's area. She's an interior designer. I think they said that she blueprinted and all of that when it comes to all of the houses that they were in, but particularly the house that we saw in the movie. That she laid it out and did everything. That she said, this room is gonna look this way, this room is gonna look this way, we're gonna have these counters, we're gonna have those cabinets, these wooden floors, and this carpet. She is that girl. But mostly a mom. She's mostly a mom. And it's fine. So backstory for Esme is, I want to say that her and Carlisle knew each other. Like I thought I saw somewhere that like maybe she was in her human life, like she worked at the hospital, she was like a nurse or something, and so they knew each other briefly for like 2 seconds or something. And then she got married and the husband was abusive, I think. Like he was not like a good person. Which, it's a pause, put a pin in that. Stephanie, why all the female characters in your story have these horrendous backstories? We'll circle back to that. So her husband was not a great person. Her baby that they had ended up passing away. I don't know why. And I don't know if her husband passed away too, or if they just got divorced or something, or it didn't work out, something. Anyway, so she's now without these two people in her life. And most of all, the fact that she's without her baby is what like sent her. So she jumped off a cliff, and then Carlisle found her at the bottom, and here we are. Whew, that is horrible. So they start their family or whatever, and Esme is still, I guess, because when she was turned, she was like grieving her child and stuff, you know, of course. So like she's turned and becomes full mother mode. She's mama bear. She is the nurturer that she didn't get to be to her biological child. Okay. So then, you know, naturally Carlisle keeps bringing children home. And she keeps like allowing it. She's just like, yeah, this is build our family, Carlisle, because we are the ultimate parents. And I love this. First, I think, so Edward was already there, right? And then he brought home Rosalie. And then Emmett. And then Alice and Jasper came moseying along. So like her family just keeps growing and she's taking everybody in and she's like, this is great. I'm going to love all of you as if you were my own, because that's what I do. That's who I am. I am the mother of this clan. Cool. She even went as far as when the whole, you know, Bella situation happened with Victoria and all that. And the wolves were working with the Cullens and they were out there doing patrols and stuff. And Esme bought them a change of clothes and sandwiches so that, you know, that they felt cared for and that they knew that their work was appreciated and all that. Some of the wolves obliged, some of them did not. It's fine. Esme's character, pretty solid. She's sweet. We love her. So then you're asking, why am I speaking so blandly? And the reason is because Esme just never gave me anything more than that. I really feel like I don't think she's a mishandled character. I think she's just not strongly developed more than the ultimate mom. And maybe that's to be in stark contrast with Renee, with how absent of a parent she was to how involved and loving and nurturing Esme was. They were like supposed to be their polar opposites, I'm assuming, to really show the way that Esme took Bella in and counted her as one of her own in the ways that her own biological mother, Renee, really didn't. Renee was very aloof. She was very in her own world, and like occasionally she remembered that she had a daughter. And that's just the kind of parent she was. Now we could circle back to that in another video because there's a lot to be said there. But Esme, I guess, was supposed to to show you how much of a not Renee she was. To show you that she was very involved, she was very caring, very concerned, very how was your day, did you eat kind of mom. That's great, that's fine. We just didn't really get to know much more about her past that is my thing, which again, the story's not about her. She's very much a side character, even more sidelined than the sibling Cullens. But I hate that her power was like the ultimate nurturer. That's like right up there with Rosalie's ultimate beauty. Like, it's not a power. That's like, Esme's power could have been like, again, she could have been like super charming or something, or like being able to get you to trust her very quickly because she's the mother of the family. She's going to take care of you, darling. I don't know. It could have been a lot more. I don't dislike her at all. I just think that her character wasn't fully taken beyond mothering. And not that, you know, oh, she's just a mother. Not that kind of vibe, not that kind of energy, because, you know, motherhood is a very beautiful thing. It's not an easy job at all. And I think the way that Stephanie wrote Esme might be where my issue is, because it seems like being a mother is end game for Stephanie for all of these characters, apart from Alice, but like Rosalie, Bella, Esme, like she's really harping on the importance of having children and then being able to nurture and bring that child up as best you can. However, if I'm looking at it from today's society lens, there's other things apart from being a mother. Like, you can be the ultimate mother as well as still be Esme Cullen, you know, like she still could have had her own agency. We still could have seen more of the interior design aspects or whatever. But I just, anytime like Edward or any of the other characters talk about Esme, they're talking about Esme the mother. They're not talking about Esme the woman. You know, it's like she's a very one-dimensional character, and I think that's my problem, because sometimes even in today's society, they're like, you are a mother and that's it. You don't get to be anything else. Throw away your dreams, cast away who you used to be. Those crop tops, throw them away. You are a mother now. Booty shorts, get them out of here. You are a mother. Going on vacation? No. Are you taking all of your kids with you? Because you are a mother. It's just like you don't get to be anything outside of a mother in this story, it seems, the way that she wrote Esme. And that's just like that's a problem for me. I don't like it. I don't. I know there are some people that are just absolutely in love with it. She is the best character, hands down, easily the most approachable Cullen, I guess. Is she though? Because we do have to go back to the fact that she did have some slip-ups, and granted, she was very, distraught about it. It's horrible to maul somebody and drink their blood. But she did. So we know that she does have that side of her where I don't think she's had any slip-ups since being a newborn, from what I remember, but she did slip up. So she wasn't perfect, but like, she did okay. She did her best. And I think that's an interesting aspect of Esme that isn't really talked about or what have you. She's just this perfect, prim mother. And if it's one thing that we know, is that parenthood there's no perfection. Nobody's gonna get it right 110% of the time. So, I don't know. She is a great character. I do enjoy the idea of her. I just kind of wish that she was fleshed out a little bit more. But, again, I understand her she's like a placeholder. Like, Renee was a suck-ass mom, but Esme, pedestal. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. She's a good character. I like her. I do. But I just don't have like the energy for her that I know that a lot of my fellow Twihards do. And I understand their perspectives, I guess. But for me, I wish that she was a bit more carved out. But it's fine. She's a good character. And I don't have any bad things to say about her, honestly. She doesn't have any like flaws for me. She's just not that particularly interesting, I think, to like really deep dive and go over and rummage through and like, who is Esme Cullen? Because we weren't given that. She's an interior designer, an amazing interior designer, the interior designer, and a mother, and that's about it. So I'm sorry if this touches anybody and like upsets you because you think that I'm not giving her her just dues. I'm trying, I really am. She's just not like the one for me. But she's still a great character. If you love her, then if you like it, I love it. That's great. That's great. No hate, no shade towards Esme Cullen. This is not slander. This is just me saying that I don't necessarily like vibe with her, I guess. She's a background character for me as well. She's fine. But that's about it. So if I'm missing anything crucial about Miss Esme that you guys are like, no, 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 no. See, because if you knew this little bit of information, this whole video would be different and your foot would be swinging in the other direction. Let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, this is kind of where Esme is at for me. So if you know better than I do, let's chat about it down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.